I do these kind of videos every once in a while because there's a lot of times when I record and I just record like a tiny little snippet, like just a 5-minute clip or something, and I like didn't get a chance to commentate over it or whatever, and it just doesn't fit as its own video, so I throw them all into this video. That's what this is. This is one of those, for lack of a better word, Neomonsters clip show videos. This first battle was a match, me using my crystal worms against this guy and his crystal worms. He had Garden Fairy Sunflower in the front line, which, fun fact, Garden Fairy Sunflower is the reason I started when I was using crystal worms. She had just come out, and so I was using Viridis in the front line because of Garden Fairy Sunflower, because she was just everywhere, and that was back when she was like impossible to kill because she had defensive, or what is it, hardened carapace instead of defensive mode. So that's why I've always had Viridis in the front line, but he actually, I've noticed, still works very well in the front line, just in my own experience. Feel free to disagree. Everybody uses crystal worms differently, but I think I use them the best. So you know what? You can disagree. I don't mind. But I was, going along, doing my regular crystal worm thing. I actually don't remember how long ago this was, but you can see I've got 7 monsters left. He's got 1. He's probably gonna... Okay, I would have thought he would have killed Ryzen, but nope. So I take out Chromera, I take out Flavis, and I'm like, oh, I got this, right? But the thing is, the only thing I have at the end of my team is stun control, and he's got 3 monsters that are stun immune. Luckily, that Malwing entrance puts St. Togala to sleep. I was mostly worried about him because he's the one that can be charging up Not-A-Cruiser, but he does have, Element Accelerate. He's got the Focus Laser Blast. He's got all this stuff. Oh my gosh, this was back when I was using Abyss Soldier Dez, which is interesting because... Oh, wait, no, did that come from a summon? It must have, because I also don't know why I wouldn't just kill Abyss Soldier Dez there. That was a very stupid idea, because he's stopping my Nova Drake from doing Raw Bloodthirst, and Nova Drake is stopping him from doing his solo Blood Clone, solo Protect kind of thing. So I really should have used Show of Power on him, but it's okay. At this point, I'm down to 1 reinforcement, and I can't use my hit all with Nova Drake because it'll wake up St. Togala, and I need him to stay asleep. And I can't use Raw Bloodthirst because of Abyss Soldier Dez. So there, I don't know why. Oh, I went for Assisted Dusk because I had 3 Shadow Monsters on the field. And I was like, all right, yeah, we should be good here. Defang puts both those guys to hold ground, and Death Gazer charges his Bloodthirst. So I'm thinking, I've got a pretty good shot. Well, from the beginning, I was like, I've got a pretty good shot of winning when my Crystal Worms are kind of taking control. And then the St. Togala comes in, and I'm like, I'm worried now. Because he can double energy burst, he can shield, he can do whatever he wants. If he shields, then that's really going to protect Pandanorca, because I can't use Raw Bloodthirst still. And so I'm just trying to chip down this Pandanorca as much as I can. I'm finally able to kill St. Togala, and it's just his Pandanorca left. He's got nothing stopping him from Raw. All of my monsters are on low HP, but luckily the Assisted Dusk, since he is the last monster remaining on the field, I'm able to clean up because his camouflage no longer works since he is the last monster. And that one came down to the wire. Well played to that guy for bringing it back and keeping control. This is a clip from when it must have been when I was trying to make Terrazua work. But as you can see, he has 12 monsters remaining, and I have 3. So this Nova Drake frontline absolutely murdered my Terrazua setup. So this clip is actually me coming back. This was I guess no spoilers, but be prepared for some pretty awesome gameplay. I decided to wake up Demon Toad and go for the stun wave there. Not actually sure exactly why, but, it's okay. The Chrono Breaker Mortar is going to take out Knight Rider. I'm starting to try and charge stuff on Nova Drake. I go for the Crescendo Blast there because I know Leo Geist is just going to get another turn. I think I can finally charge Bloodthirst on Nova Drake with this, yeah. I'm being very careful with that Demon Toad because I don't want him to poison my Nova Drake. And I actually don't know why I did that, because I very much could have killed Nova Drake, and that would have stopped the link from happening. And maybe I thought he had, I don't know. Maybe I thought he had Poison All Revenge, or maybe Nova Drake had already used From the Brink. Something like that. But it would have been a better move to kill Nova Drake, because that would have stopped Demon Toad from being able to use... That would have taken away Link, is what I'm saying. But now I'm down to my last 4 monsters. I have exactly 4 monsters left. He has 8. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? How can I have to keep control, and I have to make sure I'm killing fast enough. And I need to make sure I kill that Ryzen, because Time's Up is going to destroy me. The Rescue and Give turn, I was really worried that that was going to just absolutely murder me, but it didn't, because luckily there's no shadow monsters on the field at this point. The Poison Touch is going to take out Jawshank. I go for the Hellfox, and it kills my Leogeist. Instant reload into Chrono Breaker is going to take out the Nox Dragon, and we were able to pull out the victory. His entire team versus like 8 of my monsters. So that was a pretty cool just comeback. This is another comeback where this must have been my... I don't even remember what team this was, but I obviously had Motor Dragon and probably Lunartic too. But I was, again, down to my last 4 monsters. Obviously, I had Motor Dragon. He's right there on the field. I didn't even see that. But this Flavis obviously is worthless. I decided to go for the Poison Massacre. Interesting, which brings in 3 monsters. But I knew I had Scorpiogeist and I had Magatsuo. They were both stun immune. So I knew there was nothing, like, realistically that could stop them from getting a turn. Probably what would have been horrible is if he had Centurion, because Instant Purify into Counter-Strike would have been horrible. So, you know, maybe killing those 3 Bronze Shells was not the best idea in the world. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. And we were able to clean up pretty quickly after that. His last 8 monsters versus my last 4. And this final clip, just really quick, I recorded this and I had commentary for it, but it didn't fit into the Fox video. But I just wanted to show you guys that before you Ultra Evolve Fox, like his unevolved form, his skills are very weird. And here, like, there was commentary over this, like I said, but it didn't fit into its own video. It's just, you know, me talking about not having the ingredients to evolve Sanctistag, but I'm happy I have Infernicorn and Fox. But look at this. His only skill is Gigalux, as his right before his Ultra Evolution. He has the 2 passives, but the only move he has is Gigalux. So Fox second form is like absolutely worthless, and you kind of have to evolve him if you want him to be, I guess, if you want him to even be worth putting in your team, because otherwise, like, he's not going to do anything. Also, just while we're on the subject, I've been using Fox. I've been trying my best, and he just doesn't do enough damage is what I've noticed. It's really disappointing. Like, he's cool, he's good, he's situational, but he just doesn't do enough damage. Stone Missile doesn't even kill that Sloth Auto Protector legendary that I'm forgetting the name of at this point, Magaya Sloth. But yeah, that's the clip show. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video.